you doing today again? It's me, Phyllis, Arlene, and Carl. One more time. We are with Tack team, Keller Williams, one of the largest brokerage in the world. Today, we wanted to cover how to pick a realtor, how to pick an agent when you buy and sell a home, right? Because a lot of people ask me this question, how should I pick it? How do I know whether they're good or not, right? And based on my experience, I can tell you, but I figure, since we have us three, we're just going to share with you our experience on why the client is picking us as their realtor. So for me, I am a numbers person. I love negotiation. I always tell people I'm Asian. So I always love to negotiate. My highest negotiating record is $100,000 from a home that it was priced at $575, and then we bought it at $475. Obviously, it's an investor home. Not every situation is like that, but I always love to negotiate as much as I possibly can. I also have sold a home before that has no repair, no nothing. You just bought it as is, because that is in my blood, right? Asian women love math, love negotiation, right? The second thing that I think that it's truly me is it's really people first before profit. I really enjoy helping people buy and sell, because I really believe that this is a legacy. You're putting a family into a home. This is your future investment. And for the past 10 years, I have this belief that I could not qualify to own a home. And I realized that belief was wrong. I could easily own a home. I just don't know how. And that's right now, here I am. I just really want to help people to get into a home or sell their home right now to get to the dream home that they ultimately want. However, if it's not a good deal, it's not a good deal. I'm not here because I need to make money. I can make a lot of money a lot of different ways. Thank God for giving me all this blessing. But again, it's all about you, right? My client loves me because it's all about them. I don't care how much work I have to put in, but most of my clients are pretty easy anyway. But they know that I care. I always go above and beyond for them, and I always do my homework. Growing up, I was, a top 5% in Singapore, intellectually. So I know how to do a lot of homework before I get an offer in, looking for a home. I will do whatever it takes to make you good, because ultimately I am trying to be a perfectionist. Maybe not as much as Carl right here because of the industry that he came from, but I try to strive it as the best that I possibly could. And again, there's going to be surprises and so on and so forth, but we always strive for win-win. And that is the reason why my client loves me, because I'm well educated. We are in the best, brokerage in the world. I always care. If it's not a good deal, I'm not going to do it. I don't, if it's not a good negotiated price, we're just not going to, go through it. What else? What else can you guys think about? Why would you pick me as a realtor?
I think I would pick you because of the connectability, right? I believe that you connect with your clients very well. I think that you, when you go into it, you go in to win for your clients. And so you want to have a realtor who's got your best interest in mind, right? And then for your experience, you bring a lot to the table. You've negotiated lots of deals, both on the investor side and as a salesperson. And so you bring lots of experience to the table. And so I think those are reasons to pick Phyllis as your realtor.
Thank you. You're making me really feeling warm and fuzzy right now.
Yeah, me too. I think, I pick you not only, I think, you're my friend and you're Asian. I know you're going to be cheaper, but, your knowledge in the industry, how to deal with the client, how to make, the client feel, special, and really care for your client. So that's what, you give your 100% time on them. If you are talking, you just lay out everything. Sometimes you just like a walking encyclopedia, this one. So you have the answer for the questions that homeowner, might answer, or, they are sometimes, a little bit scared to, buy a house. This is, biggest purchase in this house. If you talk to you, you have all the, the certainty in the confidence that, hey, let's get going. It's going to be easy. It's going to be fun. That kind of realtor is, most of us will really, really pick you as a realtor.
That's really amazing. Thank you so much. And just like what you said, right? It really reminded me, if you tend to be nervous and you tend to worry a lot, then you need to find a realtor that's kind of like me, where it's usually positive and figure out and know the way around it. I remember this buyer. I love them to death. Okay, but they were very nervous from start to finish. And again, there's a lot of challenges throughout the whole transaction too. However, I just always calm him down. I always talk to him. And by the way, his testimony is actually in our YouTube channel too, so you can look at it. He was just so thankful at the end. He's like, man, I really don't think I could have done it without you. And at the same time, keep my sanity with me, because it was such a stressful situation. But you just make it seem so easy, because again, I only show you one step at a time, and that's all that you need to know. And that's a kind of real estate agent that you need to make sure that you get what you need in a calm and collective way. Man, now it makes me feel like I need to pick myself to buy a home, right? Which I will.
Yes.
So, what about Arlene? If you need to pick a real estate agent, why should people pick you?
Oh, for me, I will pick myself. Oh my God, I love myself. Okay, so first I will pick myself because I'm from Philippines, so I can talk like English and Tagalog at the same time with the contract. So most of my clients, they love me. Example, I'm always working right now. My ideal client is like a half Filipino, or English, the husband and wife, or whatever the mix of marriages. So the good thing in that one, if you pick me, I can explain it to you in Tagalog, the contract or whatever language in real estate that sometimes is super hard to understand. Even me, before, when I started, what I do is I go to the Google, hey, what's Tagalog on this lien? I don't know that one in English. So what's that in Tagalog? So right now, because I'm doing a lot of research how to translate Tagalog, the contract, now I can explain it to you, total English and total in Tagalog. So both of you, especially if you are the couple, Filipino or English, your husband, and then we can really talk together, whatever intellectual level in your husband or your wife, and I can explain it to you in Tagalog though. So it's, in not only that, I really care my client. And most of the time, that's what, my client love me. That's why they pick me, or I choose myself to. I close one of the, the couple, their money only. I told them, just be honest. Okay. It's the transactions is being transparent with me, how I can work with you. And at the end of the day, it's all confidential. Okay. So their money, they said, hey, we don't have money. This is only money we have. It's like, okay, tell me how much your money so I can work with you. So we, from start to closing up to the, they have their own house. They only spend like $2,500, everything. And, they're renting for a long time. And right now their daughter is, they're just looking at the window. They don't have a backyard. They live in, I don't know, fourth floor or on the building. And right now they're so happy. The same amount of money that they are paying rent, they can live in their own house with that amount of money. So I negotiate a lot of stuff for them, and I just being honest with the seller. Hey, my buyers really love your house, and can I negotiate this one? They don't have much money, but we can go to the closing. So it doesn't mean, if you are thinking right now, for me, it's not just being me. I just really love my client. I really, really care with them, wherever they at right now. So we can, we can work from A to the closing table, which is B. So we can find your best home, your time frame, and whatever your dream of, house. So I don't really pushy as your client, because I don't believe in, if you want to buy a house right now, it's right now, it's your timeline. It's not my timeline. I can have put in the table, even you did not buy a house right now, I have a put in the table. I don't want to be pushy for you guys. So me, myself, I really, really taking care, from start to finish with all my client. And sometimes I go back, above and beyond. I'm giving them food after they move out to their house. I'm cooking them because I know how hard to move, to the house. At the, like 2 to 3 days, I'm sending them a food. So they know that, oh my God, this is not much stressful because they choose me, or, I really care with them personally. So that's what, that's the kind of realtor I am. So if you're looking for, extra food, I can give you if you choose me right now. So
I love it. I would have chose you too. But
yes.
the truth is, working with Arlene and seeing how she treated her client, everyth's from the heart. Really, everything's from the heart. And she worked with a lot of challenging clients. But she's just so patient. And some of the offers that I seen, and I was like, man, you're asking a lot. She said, yeah, I need my client to get all these things, and they got it eventually, right? Sometimes I, as an experienced agent, didn't realize how far can you push, and she just pushes. She just pushes every single time. And I remember this deal where the lender called, and the buyer forgot, did not have this paper, and everybody has already given up. And Arlene did not. She did not give up. She's like, I know there's a way. I'm gonna figure it out. I will figure it out. And at the end, it's like, it's so magical because she figured it out. She figured it out when everyone, give up, including myself, including, the lender, the experienced lender, a lender that's been around for 20 some years. But it's just that mindset, like she's just always so going above and beyond for her client, and just never give up on them, and just know that there's a way. That just inspired me every single time. Sometimes I was like, man, I need to, let her buy my house, because she might actually get me a better deal than I am. So this is why I would have choose Arlene, because, because of the heart. She really cares.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. You choose me, I give you food.
I would echo those sentiments. I really would. When I was thinking about why I would choose Arlene as my realtor, I was thinking that Arlene is very, very authentic. She's the epitome of, you get what you see, right? So, I have always heard that you do business with your head and not your heart. And I believe with Arlene, you're going to get her head and her heart, right? Because she really does connect with that client, and she really does empathize with that client. And she's going to do the best that she can do for that client. So you're going to get somebody who definitely has your best interest in head and at heart. And so you're going to get somebody who's going to be connected with you and who's going to ride or die with you the entire way.
Oh,
yes. That reminds me. She's also a sunshine. So if you want sunshine and rainbow instead of rainy and tornado, she is a good one to pick.
Yes. I know how it's stressful, finding a home and selling a home. So I don't want to add more on that one. I just make memorable when we find a home. So thank you so much, guys. It's really, really nice word, from you. And it's my pleasure also to working with you.
Thank you.
I give it to Carl.
So picking me, I am, like Phyllis said, I'm a perfectionist, right? So I see the big picture, but I know that the big picture is made up of a bunch of little small pictures. So I am not afraid to get into the details. I come from an industry where I knew what the big picture was, but I had to know the details in order to make the big picture, to bring the big picture to fruition. So I am a perfectionist in that. So understand that when I am on your side, I'm going to be into the details. We're not going to let things slip through the cracks. We're going to be into the details and know the ins and outs of that contract and the ins and outs of the things that you want and need to make your dream of home ownership come true. I believe that you pick the person and are not always the experience. And so I believe that chemistry has a lot to do with it. If you connect with a person right off the bat and that person connects with you, it will be a great working relationship, because that person will know you. They will know what you want. They will know, what you need in terms of buying a home. I don't believe that we need to take a client to 15 or 20 home showings before we pick the right home, because if I ask enough questions, I will know that client. I will know what they want. I will know what they need. I know what they can live with and what they can live without. And so we only have to show them 2 or 3 homes before we pick the right one. That's where chemistry comes into play. And then I'm going to have your best interest in mind, right? I agree with Phyllis. It's not about money, right? All of us can make money in other areas, but we have chosen this industry because we want to give people what they want. And in giving people what they want, we get what we want, right? We help people and we get paid to help people. That's what it's all about. So I have your best interest in mind. And lastly, listen, I taught my children that life is like a chess game. It's just a series of moves, right? And then you go to checkmate, and checkmate is when you win, right? So I'm a strategist, right? I am always thinking, even in my sleep, I'm thinking. And some people think that that's not restful, but I'm thinking. There's times when I go to bed with a problem and I can wake up with a solution because I'm always thinking. When their challenges come, and sometimes they come when it comes to buying a home, as Phyllis said about Arlene, there was challenges and everybody gave up. But you've got to have a strategist in your corner who's going to help you navigate that maze of home buying, home ownership. And so I am a strategist by nature. And so I'm going to be the person that's going to get the best deal done for you when it comes to buying your home. Guys, why would you pick me?
I would say that, I would definitely pick you. I would say that, Carl actually do have a very sophisticated mind, because he worked in a corporate America a lot more than me or Arlene. He worked with a lot of sophisticated projects, CarMax, American Airlines. He was telling us a story where, during 9/11, he proposed a project. And because of that project, American Airlines was the only company that didn't file for bankruptcy and make $500 million on top of it, despite the rest of them. And that just speaks so much volume. Like, man, I don't think I would be able to run a project like that and make so much money and still so calm and collected and think so far ahead. I'm more like, smaller projects right here, right now. But again, if you feel, Carl, you're connected with Carl, because you love the sophistication, you love that, you might be a CEO, you might be, a director, you might be, president of a company, and you want somebody that is, that is on your level and speak your language. I really do think that Carl will be the one that you can talk to, because, your wavelength will connect with each other, right?
Hey.
And Carl has a very soothing voice. So, for me, if I'm nervous, like sometimes, when we're on video, we are usually very nervous, right? And sometimes we'll forget about some of the words and stuff. And we love that, Carl, you will usually pick them up and just reiterate them. And you will notice that in a little bit right here too. So watch on that. But he will be able to think about things that we don't think about and just close the loop. And I think that that's just so good to bring that to the table. And I really think that that is what you need, when you are buying a home, when you're needing that agent that can help you close the loop, make sure that, everything is, well thought out.
Yes, me too. I will highly recommend him because of, that's what Phyllis said. He's so smart and humble and calm to talk to. So he's a lot of knowledge in the business that, if you see him, it's all full pack. It's in his brain, in his mind, and his confidence. So like, if we go into the big, transactions, he just for me is just the right person to pick, especially if I'm dealing with, I'm a little bit of, kind of happy and crazy realtor, but for him, it's like super serious. Like if I'm dealing with a 1 million house or something, I'm gonna go pick Carl, because for me, oh my God, I know he is really taking care, the detail, the numbers, the paperwork, and the cleanliness, from start to finish. And, I know for sure that the transactions will go well, you know, beyond, you know, like you're talking with your holding with an attorney, you know, holding the case, that he knows everything what's on the deal, so you don't have to worry about, you know, he's so knowledgeable in, you know, whatever he's saying, because hey, it's from the experience. He have a good background in the industry. He have, you know, the knowledge how to talk to the, you know, other people around us that sometimes is doing a little bit of, you know, cut the corners. So it will definitely go to him so he can fix it right away, and, you know, no problem. Above and beyond, I will highly recommend him. And of course, the wife is there always supporting him, you know, I really love this couple. And not only, you know, personally in the business, sometimes, you know, as a couple, he give you also, you know, give us insight or ideas to how the marriage and all that good stuff. So it's all full package when you use him as your realtor. So I highly recommend Mr. Carl.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's
Back to
beautiful.
you, Keller.
Carl, anything else you want to add?
Guys, I think, you know, Keller Williams is the largest brokerage firm out there. So you don't become the largest by not doing a great job, right? Well, we're connected with the largest brokerage firm out there. But then you've got a microcosm of Keller Williams, which is the Tack team. And guys, we are here for you, not here for us. We are here for you. We want to help you realize the dream of home ownership. And that's why you should pick Phyllis, or you should pick Arlene, or you should pick Carl as your realtor, because we are here for you. We don't just sell houses, we sell homes. And there's a difference, folks. If you don't know the difference, there's a big difference. You know, I sang with a guy named Luther Vandross years ago, and he said, a house is not a home. You know, if you don't want a home, then maybe we're not the realtors for you. If you're looking for a home, we're the ones that's going to help you find a home, because that's where your family will grow and make memories. And that's what we're all about. We're about helping you and connecting with you so that your family can grow and make memories.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yes. Last but not least, I just wanted to also tell you that, you know, with Tack Team, because I work with a lot of investors. So, you know, if you are selling a home through us, you know, you're going to, you know, get the Louis Vuitton, the Ferrari services, where, you know, we're going to provide you, you know, staging at our cost for you for free photography by only the best photographer that, you know, that is in the DFW market. You know, you're going to be getting a third-party appraisal report to tell you how much your house is supposed to sell, not just from us. You know, you're going to be getting a team of people that will be communicating with you on day-to-day basis to monitor the chat rooms, to give you the real-time feedback. If something happened in your home, when we know, you know too. And we are strongly, you know, connect with you at any given time. You know, at any circumstances, we always talk to you, speak to you, educate you. You know, there's just so much more that we're bringing to the table. And again, you know, we chose the largest brokerage in the world and paid the highest fee possible, because we believe, we trust, we know that, you know, we are the best for you. Again, if, you know, you are here in DFW, I will love you to give us a call. You know, our phone number is right there. Our email, website, it's all underneath there. You can also download a buyer guide and seller guide in the, you know, in the link too. But if you're not in DFW, you know, I hope that this video, you know, is gonna serve you really well, so that you know what you are looking for. Are you looking for someone like Phyllis? Are you looking for someone like Arlene? Are you looking for someone like Carl? Or are you looking for something else that we actually have not shared with you that you would like to know or see or talk about? You know, again, the cool thing is we actually have a comment box right below. So just, you know, send us a chat, you know, what are the great agents that you have worked with and you have experience on that you wanted to advise to other people? Or, you know, there's something that we have that echo with you that you will love to work with us and connect with us. You know, just comment below, chat below, like the video. And if you know anyone who wants to buy and do not know how to pick an agent, you know, please share this video with them. So in that way, you know, they have a chance to learn and also choose the agent that they're supposed to choose. That's it that I have from you. Anything else you two want to add? If not, we're going to say goodbye to everybody.
Yeah, I think that's it for today. Thank you so much.
Thanks for listening, guys.
Sounds good. Well, go find a great agent. Hopefully it's us. And then we're going to get you to buy a home that you are always dreaming about. And we're going to have that happy dance, okay? So I'll talk to you soon. Have a wonderful day.